What's the worst announcement your school ever made? It was a Friday afternoon in early October when our principal's voice came over the loudspeaker just before final period. Students and staff, I need your attention for an important announcement. The hallways went silent. We regret to inform you that Mr. Davis, our beloved history teacher, passed away unexpectedly last night. The shock hit me like a blow. It hurt a lot. Mr. Davis had been my favorite teacher and mentor since freshman year. Just yesterday, he was laughing with us about ancient Roman bathroom habits. There will be counselors in the library for anyone who needs support, the principal continued. School will operate on a normal schedule tomorrow. That last part made several students gasp. Normal schedule? When nothing felt normal, I looked at my friend Zach, whose face had gone pale. Mr. Davis had been helping him with college applications for history programs. We both knew tomorrow wouldn't be normal for anyone. By the end of the day, rumors spread. Heart attack, car accident, suicide. Uncertainty made everything worse. I texted my mom to pick me up early. I couldn't focus. When I got home, I checked our school's social media pages. Nothing official had been posted yet, but students were already sharing memories of Mr. Davis. The picture of him in costume for last year's history fair made me break down. That night, our school sent an email with details. Mr. Davis suffered a fatal heart attack at home at age 38. The email ended, "We understand this is difficult, but all students must maintain academic responsibilities. No classes will be canceled." The next morning, our school felt like a funeral home. Silent hallways, red eyes, hushed conversations. When I walked into first period, our teacher stared blankly at her computer, not ready to teach. Second period was worse. A substitute handed out worksheets while avoiding eye contact with anyone. By lunch, students gathered, angry and confused. Why pretend everything was normal? Mr. Davis's classroom door was locked, with a notice stating classes would meet in the library. His personal items were gone from his desk, as if the school were trying to erase him. That's when my friend Mia stood up in the cafeteria. "This is wrong," she announced loudly. "We need time to grieve." Other students nodded in agreement. Within minutes, a plan formed organically. At exactly 1 o'clock, students would walk out of their classes and gather on the football field. Word spread through text messages and whispers between classes. When the time came, I was terrified but determined. I stood up in the middle of algebra along with 5 other students. Our teacher looked surprised but didn't try to stop us. In the hallway, doors opened everywhere as students poured out. The administration quickly realized what was happening. Our principal and several teachers stood at the main doors, but they couldn't stop hundreds of students. We filed silently onto the football field and formed a massive circle. Someone had brought Mr. Davis's yearbook photo and placed it in the center with flowers. For 30 minutes, we shared stories about him, how he'd helped students struggling with depression, how he'd paid for a student's AP exam when they couldn't afford it, how he made history come alive for even the most disinterested students. Then something unexpected happened. Our principal walked onto the field, followed by other teachers. We braced ourselves for punishment. Instead, he took a microphone someone had brought and spoke through tears. "I made a mistake," he admitted. "We all need time to grieve. Classes are canceled for the remainder of the week. A memorial service will be held in the auditorium on Monday. The school board has approved renaming the history department in Mr. Davis's honor." The worst announcement wasn't just about Mr. Davis's death. It was the callous expectation that we should carry on without acknowledging our pain. But that day, we learned that sometimes students have to teach the adults about what really matters. Wah, Mr. Davis would have been proud.